So this is a chat with PDF tool that I've been building over the past few weeks. It's meant to be in Spanish. I'm using it to learn, and what I'm learning from this is LangChain, PG Vector, which is a way for you to add your embeddings into a Postgres database. I'm also learning Supabase, which I hadn't used before, or like I like to say, super cool, because it's actually pretty dope. I've been sitting on that for a while. So we're going to dive right into the demo. We're going to choose this document that I found online, and it's like a national diabetes statistical report. Once this document is uploaded to S3, we're going to be pushed to this interface. As you can see, this is the document we've uploaded. It's about 30 pages long. Then, as I was thinking, okay, how can I make this really cool? So I thought about, well, it would be awesome if I could choose a persona, and every time I ask questions, I can get answered by the LLM as if it was this persona. So I thought about two personas. One was like a lawyer, because I think lawyers could use a tool like this, right? So every time you answer, you have to be analytical, object-oriented with like legal topics. Or you could use a medical persona. So you're comprehensive, intuitive, and like choose me if you want to have like medical topics. The idea is that when you click one of these personas or you choose one of those personas, the app is going to first like kind of suggest 3 questions with like an explanation of why you should ask those questions. So like I clicked one of the personas and like, look, this is pretty nice. It gives us 3 questions. All is in Spanish because remember, this is a Spanish speaking app. So let's go ahead and ask this first question. Great, that's awesome. The other thing is that we could also ask it questions in English. Let's say, what is the prevalence of diabetes in adults? And right, like the cool thing about this is that I could see like people in like Latin America, there's our question, right? The prevalence in diabetes. And the cool thing about this, though, is like if you're someone in Latin America that only knows Spanish and you want to see what a report in English is, you could ask it questions and it'll answer in Spanish, right? Like, so what is this document about? And there it'll answer and it'll say this document is like a report about statistics, about diabetes, etc. Right? You can ask as many questions as you want. What methods were used in this study? Let's see if it knows the question or the answer, I'm sorry. And it says the methods used in the study include like analyzing data. So it's pretty cool. Like if you're a Spanish speaking person that you could use something like this. The best thing is that, again, I'm using like 3 endpoints to do this. Just give you like a little bit of a show here. Like the first endpoint is just, I upload the document, I create embeddings, I text split those embeddings and I store them into my database. Then I have like a endpoint to set the persona. And finally, like I just have like the Q&A kind of endpoint, right? Which is awesome. I'll make a separate video diving into all of this, but it's actually very simple. And this is just a project that I've been using to learn, right? Like you could do this like simply. It's like my version of a to-do app, right?